Spider-Man has a lot of skins in Fortnite, but I've always wondered what if we had more. So in this video, I'm going to go over a short wish list of skins that I want to see in Fortnite. Hello true believers, and welcome back to Sight to Astonish. You've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, so in this video we're going to go over some Spider-Man skins that I want to see in Fortnite. These aren't specifically Spider-Man himself, just the Spider-Man universe. These are in no particular order. I learnt my lesson from the last video. So we're going to go into this list firing on all cylinders with Doc Ock. Doc Ock was rumoured to be coming to Fortnite years ago, but he never actually came. So that always left me to wonder, what would they have done with Dr. Otto Octavius? Well, I think it's pretty obvious what his backbling and pickaxe would be. But personally myself, I'd want to see a skin based around the 90s show, because I think that's my favourite appearance of Doc Ock, but it'd more than likely just be his classic comic book outfit. Fortnite do really well when they do their own Fortnite original style of these characters, and seeing him in line with the pre-existing ones could be really cool. Now, a big thing with a lot of Marvel skins right now is to give them a pen and ink style, and I would like to see that, but not with this skin. You might be thinking, well, why don't you have the movie version in here? Surely more people know this one.
Rosie, our new friend thinks I'm gonna blow up the city.
Well, number one, if you read the comments on the last video, apparently I hate every single Spider-Man movie, but no, the real reason is because I just don't think they would fit very well. And while these are good designs for the character, I think a nice comic book splash would be much better here. But if you are wanting movie skins, I have some later in the list, so stick around. The next skin on my list is...
Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
Oh, I love that clip. It's such a good clip of the Night Show. The Shocker, Herman Schultz himself. Now, I think, again, it's got to be his classic comic outfit. I don't really want to see anything Fortnite original, because it's kind of already a really good design for Shocker, and if Fortnite tries to tamper with it, they'll probably do the thing that Insomniac did, which is to put like an armoured headpiece on him, and I'm just not a big fan of Shocker having the helmet on. I kind of just like the classic look from the comics. That is what I would want in this game. Maybe something like from Ultimate Spider-Man 2, that could be a cool design. That's a pretty unique Shocker design. But yeah, I think classic Shocker, maybe pen and ink could be cool for this one, but I'm going to go ahead and say just classic Shocker. I mean, he could also have a gameplay functionality, and you could bring him in with like a Sinister Six, like crossover, and, you know, have some cool Sinister Six-esque weapons. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments below. The next skin on my list is another one that you might consider to be a movie skin, but it's not. That is the Scarlet Spider. I really want to see Ben Reilly's classic comic book outfit brought to the game. I think this one has to be a pen and ink style. Now you might be thinking, wait, but that looks just like the one from the movies. Yes. Yeah, because pen and ink is like comic shading, and you know, he shaded like that in the comics. It's just the way he looks like. He looks weird if you don't do it. Whoa. So smooth. So yeah, I wanted to get a pen and ink style, 90s comic shaded Ben Reilly with the hood. We're not letting Venom take this one. And if you want to view it as the one from the movie, because hey, they're basically one-to-one, go ahead and do that. Spider-Verse is a good franchise, and I know that it has a lot of fans. Boy, do I know that it has a lot of fans. Up next is my supporter creator code, which you can use on Fortnite right now. Code SIGHT2ASTONISH in the Fortnite item shop. Actually, the next one on the list is one of my personal favourite Spider-Man suits, the bombastic Bagman. Now, often this is featured in games like Marvel Rivals and Insomniac Spider-Man. However, I'm here to tell you that they're doing it wrong. Now, bombastic Bagman in the original comics looks like this. That's right, those dogs are out. This suit comes from when Pete loses the symbiote suit initially in the comics. He goes to the FF and basically says, hey, I need a new suit because that was my only suit. And they give him this. I love this suit. It's such a good suit, and, you know, I think it'd be nice to see it. It's in a lot of Spider-Man games, and it's referenced in other media as well, so I'd really like to see this skin, especially because it's one of my favorites, and I love my favorite skins. Now, for those of you desperately clinging, waiting for that section where I talk about movie skins, here we are, and it's in a double pack. Ooh. It's a heavy hitter duo of, obviously, Raimi Spider-Man and TASM 2 Spider-Man. You might be thinking, why not TASM 1 Spider-Man? You're not thinking that. While that suit is nice, TASM 2 looks better. They got them Bagley lenses. Oh, I love Ultimate Spider-Man. But yeah, these suits look phenomenal. They're now in Insomniac's Spider-Man 2 as well, and it's weird that they're not in a live service game, so I really want to see them featured here, especially because Fortnite crosses over with a lot of movies as well. So sticking these two iconic designs in here could be perfection.
See you, chump.
Sticking with the movie skins, I want a better MJ from the MCU, because the one featured in Fortnite just isn't very good in my opinion. Now, in a previous video, the last one on the channel, please go watch it, I did mention that I think that this one looks nothing like Zendaya, and I mean, if you take a look at the Dune skin and this one, I think I've got a point, but also, she's not wearing an outfit that Zendaya wears in those movies at all. And I personally would want to see the one from the end of Far From Home / the beginning of No Way Home, this cool sort of jeans top and like jacket combo, because I think that sort of design suits this MJ quite a bit. I don't know what she's going to be wearing in Brand New Day, but maybe that outfit would be better. Hopefully we get to see a updated MJ, because she's such an integral part of this MCU iteration of Spider-Man, and she's also one of the best MJs put to screen, in my opinion. She's very supportive of Peter, she cares quite a lot about him, and she is staying by that guy's side, ride or die. That is MJ, in my opinion. I know they don't have her fully there in name, Michelle Jones is not the same as Mary Jane, but this is her. They've done a very good job with her, and I really want my favourite version of MJ to be brought to Fortnite in a much more flattering style than this. Oh, what's that? My knockoff Spider-Man senses are tingling because I'm not Spider-Man, it's just the lenses. But, whoa, it's... This many of you haven't subscribed. I'm very close to 2,000, I'd be very thankful if you subscribed. I don't want to take too much time of the video doing a sub beg, so I'm just going to please subscribe, like, comment, do all that fun stuff. It really helps out, gives us reach. I don't know if you can hype this video, that's the thing that I keep seeing, but I don't know if I can do it yet. Please hype, I'm trying here. I hope you like this video. I put a lot of work into it. Anyway, back to the actual list. Now, I really want the lizard.
Poor Peter Parker. No mother. No father. No uncle. All alone.
We've seen many lizard-style skins featured in Fortnite already. You've got Ziggy, you've got that weird one that's in a tank top, and there's probably another one. I mean, Godzilla. I guess that's the third one. But like, why is it not Kirk Connors yet? It would be so cool. Again, I would want the 90s style, because I really like the 90s style from him, like specifically the one from TAS. I love the way he looks in TAS. So good. Though you could give him the dumb fucking face from when he first appeared, that weird big old lipped one. You could do that if you wanted to. Just not like a really realistic style of the lizard. I'm not a fan of when that happens. A little bit more on the toony side, I think you could get a really nice lizard design in Fortnite. What's that? On the horizon, it's the next skin. A lot of you flame me because I said that I like this Spider-Man skin and armor and not this Spider-Man skin and armor. However, if you look very closely, you can see there's a big difference, that being that this one is in padded armor and this one is in fucking a full fucking iron costume. I thought it was noticeably different, but I guess not. So, the next one that I want is an armored Spider-Man suit. But it's not just any armored Spider-Man suit, no, it's the best one. Spider Armor Mark 1. I want to see this in Fortnite. I want to see Fortnite do the Spider Armor Mark 1 because, to me, it's better than the Iron Spider Armor if you're taking it out of the comics. It's a lot easier to do. And it doesn't look... You don't have to add panel lines to it. It's two giant chunks of armor, some gauntlets, and some leg plates. And then everything else can just be a textured bodysuit. Spider Armor Mark 1 is the really only Spider-Man armor that I look at and I go, I genuinely like this one wholeheartedly. I mean, I do kind of like the Family Matter suit from Insomniac 2. I can't exactly remember where that comes from. In the comics, it looks like it's a spandex suit with, like, metal bits on it. But in Fortnite, it doesn't look like that, which is why I'm not a fan of it. It's a little bit too much onto the, like, full suit of armor and a little bit too far out of the range of Spider-Man being in a spandex suit. There's a range. Here's the range. This is my range. I'm about here. I like to be about here on it. This is Spider-Man 0. This is the Iron Spider suit. This is where I think the Spider Armor Mark 1 fits. That's where I like about this far is how far I'm willing to go. Any further, and we're getting Iron Man stuff, and I'm not a fan of that. Did you know that the original Iron Spider suit actually had the like little repulsors on the bottom of the feet? It had that. Look it up. With that little rant over, yeah, I'd like to see Spider Armor Mark 1, because I do like this armor. I think it looks pretty good, and I think it's a pretty classic look as well, even though he only has it for like one fucking issue and then it's gone. But it is in like a lot of games, so hey, I want to see it here. The next skin we have is the Sandman. A pretty fairly commonplace skin wanted by many people. The Sandman's basically a shoo-in. A pretty simple skin. You just give us regular old Flint Marco in the tan trousers and the striped shirt, and you give him a sandhammer as a pickaxe. I think it's pretty simple. We don't need to speak about this more. Comic book Sandman. That's what I want. I'd like to see that. Okay, this is it. Last one on the list. This is the last one that I want to see, and I think a lot of people are going to disagree with this one, but the last one that I want to see is what you guys think in the comments below. I want to see what skins you guys think should take this spot here. Because ultimately, these Spider-Man costumes and these characters coming to Fortnite mean absolutely nothing if it wouldn't be for the community around them. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I have very different opinions to everyone else. But I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and I love so many different versions of Spider-Man. And I know that the general one that's in the public eye is Ultimate Spider-Man. That's the story that gets adapted the most. But I would really like to see what you guys want to see in Fortnite. Because, hey, I'm super interested in seeing what you guys like with this character. For me, on Spider-Man, I like it simple. I like a nice spandex suit. I like it in red and blue, sometimes red and black. I like web powers. I like fighting on the wall. I like Shattered Dimensions combat. I like Web of Shadows wall combat. I like Insomniac swinging. I like it. I'm multifaceted. I've read old comics, new comics. I just love me some Spider-Man, and I want to know what different variations of Spider-Man that you guys love and you guys want to see in Fortnite. The top spot goes to Ultimate Spider-Man, and it'll only ever be Ultimate Spider-Man for me. Bye-bye!